Tony D, what are you?
The damsel.
No, you're not.
I love all of you being a damsel. Let's just. I don't want to know anymore. I have you, Tony, and Amy marked as damsel, and that's how I want my draft.
God damn it. No. Tony is not the damsel. I am the damsel.
It's Radies. I don't know what game you're playing, but I'm the damsel.
I don't know what game you're playing. Okay, right.
I'm playing Blood on the Clocktower.
I hate you. So we are doing, this week, it is Council of the Dead. Council of the Dead is particularly spicy. At the start of night 4, Dead wake for 2 minutes and collectively vote, then secretly, vote on a living player. The majority, or the person who gets the majority of the vote, gains some sort of boon. What I like about this one from Ember is night 4 is one night after a summoner has summoned a demon, potentially. So up until that time, one player may have gotten dealt a good role and may indeed be able to like continue to act in a way that makes them look like a good, healthy, sober person. But if they get a boon by virtue of the fact that they look good, then things can probably quickly go awry for our good team. So Guggy is already with his Goblin Anubis art, or as he has been calling it, Abubis.
Hello.
So yeah, let's try this guy out with some lovely classical tunes in the back.
Yo, what's up, gamers? It's me, your storyteller, and I'm gonna make a Graham. The first character I'm gonna put down, Vigor Mortis. I don't know. I just feel like Vigor Mortis goes well here. We'll also put in a Baron and a Serenovus, because I don't want to, as we're playing a lot of evil, extra evil turning. Let's not do that. I think I'm gonna leave Recluse out, because I'm gonna give that as a bluff. I do love putting Recluse in Vigor Mortis games, but I have to not do that sometimes. My one and only plan going into this was Drunk was going to be seen by the Librarian, and the other ping was going to be the Damsel. Or the Mutant. I'm not decided on which one yet. We'll see. But yeah. We'll do Monk, because why not? We'll do Fortune Teller. We'll do... I mean, we can do both Monk and Soldier. People meta that sounds Soldier. What are we actually making the Drunk? We'll do Savant. Let's do Drunk. No, not a Philosopher. Drunk Town Crier. That feels legit. I'm okay with that. Yeah, we'll put in a Shugenja, not a Shugenja, a Philosopher as well. And then we'll have bluffs of Shugenja, Recluse, Oracle. No, I kind of want Oracle in there. Yeah, we'll take Fortune Teller and put Oracle in. And we'll give Shugenja, Recluse. And then probably, well, we can do Huntsman. I don't give Huntsman as a bluff a lot. Nobody gives Huntsman as a bluff. Who gives Huntsman as a bluff? That's a crazy, crazy, crazy bluff. So I think that's fine.
Oh, I have Stardew Valley and I don't know how to play it. Yeah. Like, can someone please explain?
I'm from Oregon.
Wait, what?
How do you not know how to
play? You got the rolls now. Go, bye.
Just find the
bye. Oh, we have rolls. That was fast. I was
yeah.
That. Okay, we have rolls.
All right, we're a very interesting one on here. Potentially, like, the boon is always very, like, those types of sort of vague promises, right, are maybe a better word is arbitrary. We have no idea what the boon is going to be. But there is a question of just like, do we want to like nominate ourselves, get ourselves removed, ideally in that moment, we are confirming 2 other people. And then we are also one of the dead players. Because one of the other things that this does in a weird way is if a Mezephiles can get a word off and then like get itself killed, executed, whatever, and it can get the player that it turned killed. If the majority of dead people by night 4 are evil, then they can sort of necessitate that a living evil player, in this case probably just the demon, gets the boon at a pretty high cost, right? But there's also vigor on this script. There's an imp on this script. There's lots of reasons for evil to die that is not the worst thing in the world. And especially since, honestly, if I knew... I'm trying to think. If I were a Mezephiles and I knew I got my word off, I would maybe even tell my demon, like, feel free to star pass, because I will turn someone and then I can become the imp and we're good. Like, this is fine. But we're the librarian. The librarian pings on this one are really fascinating. We can either see a drunk, which means that we are the drunk, or one of the other, you know, one of the 2 people we see is the drunk. We can see the recluse, which is probably the best thing for a librarian to see. We can see a mutant, and we can see a damsel. With a Vortox on the script, we could see a mutant between 2 people who are sober, healthy, and true as a means of trying to dissuade us from listening to either of them. Same with drunk. And oh man, Vortox, librarian who sees the damsel between 2 people cannot, I know, right? Right, Omega? Damsel Vortox, though, is terrifying because we could see 2 people who are specifically not the damsel, and there could also be a damsel in play. So Librarian is a really interesting character on this script, and it'll be really fun to sort of mull about how we navigate this game, given what we are doing, and also given the custom Djinn that is on this script. I look forward to it. I always look forward to it.
Bam!
Okay.
You know what? I'm happy to make Tony the drunk. I want the record to show, because I am recording this, that I did say I was going to make the town crier the drunk. Yeah. All right. Let's start.
Get your pitchforks ready, peeps. It's time to go on a demon hunt.
Hello. I'm bringing in your other minions, so don't say anything too funny. Hello. Hi, guys. You guys, I don't know if you know this. You guys are minions. It's crazy. Yeah.
All right.
That's crazy. Dave is your demon. So, you know, you should kill him on day 1 and see how that works out. But if you do happen to kill him on day 1, you have damsel in play. So don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, no worries. You guys have fun. Wow. It's the philosopher.
Leave it alone. I'm not using it. Bye.
Alright, we'll get David. Hello. Who do you want your minions to be?
Well, I hope you, so I can bigger kill you.
No. Try again.
If you say Whitney Joe, I swear to God. Let it be... Amy Matthew would be fun.
Well, Amy Matthew is not your evil team. Whitney Joe is also not your evil team. It's Mathblade and Darium.
Okay.
Your bluffs are Shugenja, Huntsman, and Recluse.
Okay. Oh, ooh, Guggy. Okay.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah, no
Goodbye.
worries. Those are great bluffs. What? Cuggy. What do you mean? Let's see. We need some Serenovus Madness now. Ooh, someone better get mad, Darium. Who's gonna get mad? Ooh.
Matthew.
Oh, okay. And what as?
Recluse.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
So what am I staring at as?
Your Saramat is the recluse.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
So if I claim recluse, am I gonna get killed?
You could.
Like, I've never been told to be an outsider while the mutant, so I'm like, can you tell me how I walk this line?
I think I don't think I've ever had this before either. So I will say I will probably not execute you today regardless.
Okay.
But you should still attempt to keep at least one of the madnesses up. Probably the recluse madness.
I will keep the Sarah madness up because I feel like that technically like overrides the mutant.
You know what? That makes sense. I'm gonna say the recluse madness will override the mutant madness. That's fine by me.
Okay, so I will focus on being the recluse, which honestly I'm fine with. I love being the recluse. It's in my top 3. So thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, thank you, Gaggy.
Yeah, no worries. I'm pretty sure that's not, but I don't hate that. I think that's great. I do like that. So we've already told Damsel. We go to Atreides.
Let's see what our info is.
Hello.
Hello.
What outsider do you want to see?
Oh boy. I think honestly, I would love to see a recluse.
You don't.
Yeah.
You see a drunk between Tony D and Halo.
Drunk between Tony D and Halo, or myself. We love it. Thank you.
Yep.
In honor of you, blah blah blah. This upcoming Saturday, I deem it Friday, and I lost it. I don't know why I lost it. My husband just started mean-bugging the shit out of me. And I'm like, I can't help it. That was the funniest thing I've heard.
Yeah. Schadenfreude is my favorite word of the German language. It's also my favorite song from Avenue Q.
Oh, my favorite German word that I learned is Schmetterlinge, which I believe is butterfly.
That's just butterfly. There are better songs in Schmetterling.
In Avenue Q.
Schmetterlinge for butterflies.
Yeah.
Now I want to listen to Avenue Q.
Harder T.
My favorite German word
doesn't
is
hold up
dungeon.
anymore, really. But
what's the Krankenwagen?
Oh,
ambulance.
Sounds about right.
Don't
Krankenwagen? Is that
that
a
you don't have to
hand
say that.
It's an ambulance, is what it is.
Hello.
Hello.
What outsider do you want to see?
Oh boy. I think honestly, I would love to see a recluse.
You don't. You see a drunk between Tony D and Halo.
Drunk between Tony D and Halo, or myself. We love it. Thank you.
Yep.
I
think that's fun. Savant's gonna learn. Oh, I had a fun statement early, but I don't remember what it was. I'll say exactly one person is mad as the true one. Because exactly one person is bad as the drunk. They're twice. One person is mad or something false. Drunk will not receive info tomorrow night. I think that's pretty good.
All right. Drunk between Tony D and Halo. So it'll be interesting to see what Tony D and what Halo claim. With a drunk ping as a librarian, I always like.
I am died. Ooh. I don't have a funny thing to say. Just go talk to people.
Yeah. I'm disappointed you don't have something funny, Guggy.
I'll think of something later.
Interesting.
Sure.
All right, you got a
Hello,
mez
my
word.
friend.
You got a mez word for me, The Lost.
I effing wish.
Okay.
Yeah. There's literally nothing I can do. Thankfully, short of a philosopher, I don't think I can be poisoned. Outside of being the drunk, I'm the soldier.
You are the soldier. Okay. All right. That's cool. It's helpful that I didn't see. I am a librarian.
Okay.
I did not see you in my pings, but I did see a drunk. So I'm going to just keep an eye out, basically.
So when you're the librarian and you see a drunk, you don't immediately just decide you're the drunk?
I don't immediately decide that I am the drunk. No. Is that is that proper?
I mean, I was like in 6 different games in a month, the drunk librarian. So yeah, that's
okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a thing.
All right. Good luck. Thank you.
Good people.
Yep. I'll see you. Bye.
Are you being so serious?
Yes. I'm scared.
All right, I'm gonna go follow Hunter and choose you.
No.
Oh god. Okay, great. If you're fucking snowing me, Halo, I'm going to scream.
I'm actually the damsel god.
All right, you could claim Philo if you want and say you're unspent.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
All right, cool. Because you don't know if there's a mayor, and I don't want you in a double claim, and then they say, "Oh, someone in a double claim, that's the damsel." So yeah, take Philo.
Yeah, understandable. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Interesting.
That was such an interesting. Hello.
Hi.
What would you like?
What would I like? Ooh, I got a list.
Yeah. My
at
God.
least 6 inches, but
yeah, big same.
Yeah. So this character voice best represents my character, and that's what I'm telling people.
You are the fortune teller?
No.
It
Hard
sort
no,
of
actually.
seems. Okay. All right.
I see how you get there. That's not the accent I'm trying to go for.
Okay. Are you going for like Bjork?
I'm going for Grecian.
Going for Grecian. So Oracle.
Oh, that could work too.
God fucking damn it. Okay. I'm the librarian. I have not seen you.
Great. Sound good.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
He can take Shugenja. I'll just take Huntsman, or just double claim somebody and be outed Baron. It's fine.
Okay, not a problem.
Cool.
Everybody.
Bye. Let's go. Bye.
If my character was a Greek god, they would be Apollo.
That helps. Greek
Okay.
god is Apollo. What the fuck?
If my character was an Egyptian god, it would be Anubis.
Shut up, Guggy.
I mean, Alsair is really the only thing I can come up with both those. I have absolutely zero idea. Mine would be Athena.
Vibes, love that. All right, bye.
Bye.
Hey, do you want your information?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Let me make up your information right now, because I definitely remembered to do. Just kidding. Of course I remembered. You learned that either exactly one person is mad, or the drunk will not receive information tomorrow.
What is so funny?
It's just Tony D being Tony D. Tony D's like, oh, I'll tell you the truth. And I was like, yeah, since when? It's day one. Like, let's be so for real.
Sure. Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, I'm the Shigenja with a clockwise. And I was like, well, then it's at Whitney Joe. And then he goes, or I'm lying. And I was like, so you're not telling me the truth then? Like,
Okay.
So basically, yeah, what do you want to do?
I would. Do you have a Mesword?
I do not. I'm not evil.
Oh, that's very sad. Okay.
I know.
I am the librarian.
Interesting. Can I ask what you saw?
I saw a drunk.
Okay. I'll just tell you, I'm the philosopher, and I was thinking of going librarian tonight to see if I learned something different.
Oh.
I just kind of want to see what's going. I don't know what to. I don't want to drunk anyone important. You know what I mean? I would like to at least just try to gain a piece of information and like call it.
I'm not against that, honestly. But like, I don't know. I feel like there could be potentially better options. But yeah, by all means, if that's what we want to go.
Shigenja, if Tony's lying.
Shigenja could be useful. Yeah. Okay.
I'd basically be a one-day empath at that point. Like,
for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that filoing into a starting information role after the starting information role has already received their information can definitely be powerful. So
yeah, especially if I'm in a different spot from an actual Shigenja. Like, I don't know if I trust the Tony D claiming Shigenja.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
I'm the recluse.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. Matthew, I know that I'm the recluse.
Dave, I also know that I am the recluse.
Oh, you better be Sarah mad.
Maybe you're the one who's Sarah. Maybe you're the one who's Sarah mad.
I'm no. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna put you down as Sarah mad. Got it. All right.
Okay, you do that, Dave. I mean, yes, I am. That's the point.
Matthew, are you in a double? Are you claiming outsider as the mutant? Tisk. I'm gonna have to.
I'm not the mutant right now. I am the recluse.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Novus told me to be.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. My bad. Okay.
No, you're fine.
I'm never gonna learn what the evil team's bluffing. Do I need to know?
It's
Some
about
information I get.
That best represents my character.
Amy won't take a Mesword from you, but I will, Dave.
Aerodynamics.
Aerodynamics. I like it. Mine is spunky.
Spunky.
All right, thank you.
Come on. Chop. All right. Alcihir's on the script, so start doing that, I guess. Math Blade.
I would like to also here guess Whitney Joe as a minion, and Minty Mystique as a minion, and no demon currently in play.
No demon is currently the demon, so you have won. Tony D.
Yes, I would like to claim Alcihir, and I'm going to guess that the minions are Minty and Whitney, and the demon is Darium.
You win. Congrats. Whitney Joe.
I would like to Alcihir guess Amy as a minion, Darium as the demon, Mathblade as a minion.
It was actually so wrong. The evil teams just won. Congrats, Ryan.
Oh, congratulations,
not Ryan.
guys.
Darium.
I like to Philo, Alcihir guess Mathblade as the demon, and Amy and Ryan Cassidy as the minion.
Well, that's correct. Since you Philo Alcihir guessed, I think that doesn't count. Halo.
I would like to Mayasa here guess if that's possible, and
it's not.
Guess Darium, Dave, and Matthew as minions and demons because apparently they're all recluses. So it doesn't matter.
That sounds completely correct, and we all win, except for the recluses. Dave.
Dave would like to Alcihir guess the Lost and Tony as the Lord of Typhon, Darium, Ryan Cassidy, Whitney Joe as the minions. Thank you. I win.
That sounds like a fun team. All right, I'll open nominations in 2 seconds. Oh, hold on.
Oh. Okay, so apparently I need to make my hand more apparent.
Yeah.
Your
it's just
hand
harder.
It's harder to see with the Vigor Mortis token. There you go.
Yeah, Whitney Joe had the
Minty.
summoner hand up, and
summoner,
like it's
yeah.
hard to see when you have.
No,
it,
that's
you know?
fair. Yeah.
Yeah. Guggy, are you here?
Yeah,
Minty has her hand up.
yeah. Minty, go. Right now.
I would like to also hear a guest, Darium and Amy as the minions, and no demon in play.
Oh, well, you aren't the Elsa here, so it doesn't count. Anyone else? No? Trades.
Trades.
Raise a glass to freedom.
All right, cool. And we could no.
Something they can never take away.
Why do I hang out with you guys? All right, nominations.
Because we're delightful.
2 different answers.
They're the same answer.
Minty.
Minty nominates Darium.
Oh, why would you do that?
There's currently 3 different claims of recluse going around. I believe one of the 2 is currently Sarah Mad, the other is actually the recluse. Darium's the 3rd, and I don't believe it.
Darium.
When I finally decided not to bluff Savant.
All right, that feels like everything. So you need 6 to kill the person who's not the savant this time, guys. I swear.
Let's kill him. How dare you not just the one?
A lot of hands.
A lot of hands.
It's exactly enough.
Exactly enough.
Okay, more hands than I got.
There was 1 extra, and then another went down. So.
Whitney Joe.
That's my name. I nominate. I'm sorry, Amy. I nominate Amy.
What? Why would you do such a thing?
I'm jealous of them and their style and the fact that they have a loving husband. And no, I'm kidding. She gets
No ring, baby.
Amy,
Oh.
a loving husband.
I'm not married. But also, I am good.
Yeah.
I'm good, and yeah, like I hope that the people I talked to today got a good vibe from me. If you didn't, that's fine. We can talk more tomorrow. I haven't talked to most of you.
All right,
Lovey's in my chat going, my man, my man, my man.
You need 6 to
that's
die,
why-
7 to execute Amy, who is apparently married.
Amy doesn't have a loving husband. She just has a loving fuckboy.
Wait, are we calling Apollo a fuckboy?
No.
Oh!
Shots fired.
Clocktower husband, if I remember correctly.
I would like to say that Apollo has said "excuse me" in all caps in spectator chat, and I have no idea why. Darium.
Darium nominates Whitney Joe.
Darium nominates
Nom.
Whitney Joe. Why?
Shiganya was one of the demon bluffs.
What?
Okay. Whitney Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I think Darium is probably just a good person doing a bit with the recluse thing, so I'm happy to die because I'm spent.
I'm not hard claimed recluse. I am the other role. God.
Oh, great. Then let's keep Darium alive.
Yeah,
All right.
then you're in a double flip.
Die, 7 to execute.
Why do I feel like this is the evil team and Darium Nam the other evil that's more expendable?
So Darium is the summoner and Whitney Joe is something else?
Probably.
2 is not enough.
If I was the Sarah Novus, Amy, you would be mad as the drunk. If I was the Mez, Amy, you would also probably get turned, to be honest.
No, Amy would just out it to the town.
So Whitney Joe.
Honestly, I want to be good
for
today.
process of elimination, Whitney Joe is just the Baron.
Yeah.
Atreides nominates Atreides.
Oh, but why?
I'll do it early. I don't want to do it later. But I don't know. If we don't really have an evil ping on Darium, that's what I'm picking up. I'm perfectly fine to die.
Do you have defense?
Nah, this is fine.
Okay. Well, you better make one up right now.
Oh, they want to be in the Council of the Dead.
All right,
Always
you need
the
60
same
dice,
guy.
7 to execute.
I would allow Atreides to be in
I
the
would
council.
allow it, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody all of a sudden is like, I would like the lift. Yes, I'd like the
Oh,
lift.
yeah, no.
Interesting.
I just really have to conclude that Darium is evil now. Like,
Look,
Yeah,
Well,
Darium
you're
100%
gonna
has to
live.
die.
That's perfect.
As we all know, you only ever lift off evil players.
Correct.
it was
Why would-
more the
why would
last second nom,
anyone-
and then everybody throwing their hands up, and it's like,
Wait,
okay.
hold on.
Oh.
Then I'm evil on Darium's team?
No, you're dead.
All I know, Atreides,
In that case,
is that
Darium,
you,
in that
like
case,
me,
Darium most likely is the demon, and Whitney, Joe, and Atreides are the two minions.
If
It's fine.
Darium's the demon, we can kill Darium tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna stop us.
Hello.
I'm going Huntsman, baby.
All right. I sure hope you don't die by the time I come back.
Great, thank you.
Get out of here. Hello.
The only worthwhile claim I got was from Ryan Cassidy, so there we go.
Oh, wow. I see how it is.
Well,
Tisk,
okay,
tisk, tisk.
Ryan claimed Savants, and that was the only worthwhile claim that I got from Matthew, Dave, Halo, and him. So leave me alone.
I'm gonna skip Darium for now. And just go to Dave and go back. Hello. Murder.
Darium.
Darium! Oh! Funny. I love it. That's crazy, actually. Holy... That's gonna look like a Star Pass, because I'm definitely telling Tony D and no.
When we wake up and Darium's dead, we will know it has been a star path.
Unless
Whitney, Joe.
Darium passes to one of those recluses.
So true.
Well, they
Oh,
should.
shit.
Oh, unless yeah. Well, no, but then it wouldn't be a summer game, so they would have a minion to pass to.
Yeah, but in the world where Darium is the demon, Atreides,
But
and
That's
probably
fine if they
Joe
pass.
would
Look,
be
it's
minions
fine if
anyway.
they pass the Halo. It's fine if they pass the Recluse. The Recluse would still register as good, so it's fine.
I think we'll poison Ryan, but we'll probably leave it up for consideration. We'll probably give him mostly sober info anyway. Hello.
Hello.
Pick a murder. I mean, not a murder, but a player.
Oh, I mean, what's better than Minty as the Shigenja?
Oh, that sounds great. All right, Minty is the Shigenja. Got it.
Cool.
Yep.
So we'll throw out, for now, I think we'll throw out Damsel. I think Damsel's claim librarian all the time. Just in case, if there is some other, we could have a Baron in play. I guess there could be a Huntsman that added a Damsel, which would be horrible, but like, that's fine. So we'll bluff Damsel for now. I still need to figure out what token Tony D and Halo saw. Unless Dave is the Damsel. Tony D did claim Shigenja with what? A clockwise? Wait, did Amy tell us that?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh, can you be Sarah Mattis the Shigenja for me?
Okay.
Yep. Cool. Town Crier. Minion absolutely nominated. But I'm not gonna let Tony D know that. Am I missing anyone before Tony D? Oh, I guess I gotta do Amy. We'll do... Ooh. It has to be out of play. Mayor? or do I do Town Crier and absolutely fuck this shit up? No, if Tony D wasn't in a drunk pink, then probably. I think when they change, I'll change to Meg. Let's actually check. Hello, Amy.
Hi.
Just wanted you to know you're dead. No, I'm just kidding. Pick a player. Would you like to use your
Halo,
ability?
please.
Okay.
Yes, Halo, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Evil.
Dave gave you a mez word but didn't give you a roll.
Yeah, but Dave voted on me. So Dave wouldn't... Like, maybe Dave is evil. Dave could very well be evil. But, like, Dave isn't the mez.
I think Mayor's fine. I probably won't bounce it. I could also do Fisherman, honestly. Whoop. That was not the right one at all. What is that? I think Fisherman is fun. But what advice do I give? That's iffy. I'm probably just gonna do Fortune Teller, I think. I think that's fine.
Vortok's gonna sink. That could be really fun, though. Honestly, like, sinking on a summoner, like, to sell a summoner game, suggesting that everyone's information has been correct so far, and that it won't be tomorrow night. That's pretty powerful, frankly. So we'll see. Lost in Tony bluffing or claiming Soldier is a really interesting one. Because Soldier's just so powerful.
Hello. The Serenovus is... No, I'm kidding. You are now the Fortune Teller.
Why is Darium in this chat for me?
Why? Darium in this chat? That's crazy. You should restart.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'll get back to Halo in about 2 seconds. No!
No is the answer?
No is the answer, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Soldier does add ambiguity to, like, Soldier, Monk, Summoner. That grouping. But otherwise, there's not really an easy way for Evil to get rid of Soldier outside of Madness. And, like, a Serenovus breaking Madness. Or, obviously, a Summoner, I guess, summoning the Soldier, which is also fine. Soldier could be a Damsel or a Demon Bluff, that's true. We're just gonna claim Damsel, and we'll see if a Damsel won't out to me. Because, like, there's no, outside of a Baron, there's no minion on this script that really wants to die day 1. Maybe night 2, maybe day 2, but not day 1.
You do need to pick 2 players, because you're the Fortune Teller.
Yes! And now Darium is not in the chat for me. That's great.
Okay.
So, I know that Amy is the philosopher that actually went Huntsman and saved me. Great. So that's probably my red herring. So screw you. Minty and Ryan.
Minty and Ryan. Surprisingly, no.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I do think the fun thing about Council of the Dead is the fact that, like, it highlights minion disposability in a way that I think is really essential. I think a lot of evil teams press, well, not a lot maybe, but maybe there is a tendency for evil people to want to try to survive, to get that, like, guaranteed win in Final 3. And if you're not going to get that guaranteed win, it's very important to start the like distraction campaign early by dying, by star passing, by killing your minions. Some of the best plays I've seen have involved evil killing into itself to throw confusion into the good team. And so like Council of the Dead does a really good job of making it even more enticing for evil to do that. But it'll be interesting to see like who wants to chat with me, because I'm going to definitely be on the council.
One. Vortox. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, it's Vortox. Yeah, I have to build around Vortox. I forgot. That might be iffy on Ryan's info. Something met the Recluse for my false one. Recluse is sitting next to a minion. Sure. Or given that there are three, I think that's fine. Or we'll go high. We'll go I want a true one, because I want to at least keep it on brand for now. The Tonys and the maths contain different numbers of evils. That's pretty fun, actually. One of them contains 0, one of them contains 1. I think that's fun. Darium is dead.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Interesting.
Hello, fellow
Hello.
council member.
Fellow council member. That's what's always gonna happen, I guess.
What were you?
The monk.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That's fine. I'm glad we lifted onto you, because I'm the damsel.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I was really worried that evil was just gonna suss me out from that play, but it worked. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Great. Perfect.
Yeah.
Like, we may have had a huntsman, and if we did, then fine. But like, especially with this script, I figure that's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thanks, Darian.
I am just the soldier.
You're just the soldier.
Yep.
Interesting.
I mean, there's not a poisoner on this script, so nothing can take my power away unless I'm exactly the drunk. So
You could be sitting next to You could be sitting next to a minion.
yeah, that is a slim chance, but one I'm worth.
You could have a philosopher who said soldier.
Yes, but that would not be an evil team thing. So.
Hello.
Okay, fine. You were right. I was the Oracle.
Oh, okay. All right. So you got a 0 last night.
I got a 1.
Oh.
But Darium, yeah.
Do you think Darium was a demon-killed minion?
I'm thinking Vortox, but honestly, they could just be a recluse.
Oh, no, Darium claims something other than recluse to me. So if you honestly got a 1, I think it's either a Vortox. I guess potentially you could be the drunk.
Sure.
As well. Or Darium is Vigor killed minion.
Yeah, or Star Pass.
Yeah. Probably not Star Pass this early, but...
Well, I mean, after yesterday with the lift and stuff, people, I think, were ready to push in Darium.
It's fine. Okay. All right. Cool.
Right.
Thank you. Bye.
Sure. Yeah.
So, yep. Either way, good luck with your Shukunja clockwise. Although it's interesting, One of my recluse claims is next to you and you're not pointing towards them?
I am pointing towards a recluse claim.
I'm not double claiming you, Dave. I was Saramad.
Okay, perfect. That's awesome. What are you then, actually, Matthew? If you want to share,
I'm the soldier.
Soldier. Oh, that's a double claim with the Lost and Tony.
I figured that's what I had heard, and I was like, well, I couldn't fight it on day one because I have to be the recluse.
I told y'all I'm just the recluse.
No, I believe Dave. I fully believed you. It was just a situation with Sarah Madness.
Oh, okay. Wait, I just solved demon type. If Dave is evil, it's a vigor mortis. If that's literally the only world that can be vigor mortis, and Dave is specific evil here, based off of my information. My info is saying there's either a drunk or a mutant in play.
Well, I guess there could be a mutant out there who hasn't, In
that case, there would be a mutant, a recluse, and a drunk, and that's not possible because there's no outsider manipulation. That does it. The only outsider manip adds Damsel, so that can't. Oh, I guess Baron. I didn't see Baron.
Baron. It could be a Baron Vig game if it's a drunk recluse mutant. If we believe there's a mutant out there somewhere.
Okay, never mind. My info. Then that just changes who the drunk is. I didn't think Baron was.
It's okay.
That's annoying. Okay.
That's the good thing about having these conversations is we can help piece stuff together.
Hello.
Hello.
What did you see?
I beg your pardon?
What token are you?
I'm either the Philo that went mayor, or I'm just the mayor.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I can believe either of those. I was the damsel. So I don't know of that's one of the two. I have heard of suspicions on the people who are dead right now, so I'm leaning Vortox.
Are you sure they aren't saying that because your demon just starfast last night?
If my demon star passed last night, that would mean that 2 dead players were evil.
Yes.
And in either case, that is not correct information.
Oh, good to know.
I've heard of an Oracle 1. So,
Well,
no, I do not believe that my demon star passed because Darian was not my demon.
Okay.
I was just the damsel.
Good to know. What?
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have not heard of any other outsiders, though, so that's the issue.
Well, the mutant wouldn't out, and the drunk doesn't know they exist.
And
the damsel's not going to scream, "I'm the damsel, Dave. Look at me. Look at me."
True.
So
I do want to get my info from Guggy.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Okay. I was about to leave. Hello. I will let you know that the recluse is sitting next to a minion. Or, and this is a fun one, the 2 Tonys and the 2 Maths contain different numbers of evils.
Oh. Got it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love that. It's great info.
Hello, The Lost.
Hello again.
What do you make of what's going on so far?
I mean, I don't really have a lot of information. I only have 2 hard claims as I'm going around in hard claiming, so.
Okay. I'll hard claim to you because I think I can trust you, and it also doesn't matter. I was the damsel.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I was fine to die. No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I went with librarian bluffing a different outsider just because that is enough of a distraction and also something that is potentially disposable.
Okay.
But no, I'm just the damsel.
All right, I will choose to continue to believe you.
Okay, I'll see you. Thank you.
All right,
bye.
Oh, Ryan.
Oh, really? Did you have a reason, or was it random? You don't have to tell me what the reason is, just if you had one.
They told me it's Savant right at the moment when I was supposed to pick, so.
Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. Thanks.
Cool. Thanks.
I think Darium's going. Huntsman. I don't know. No, because they wouldn't pick. Who picks on that one? Oh, Monk probably is what Darium's going.
I talked to him yesterday prior to talking to you, but I haven't talked to him since.
Yeah, they're claiming they were Sarah Mad.
Who was?
Matthew.
Matthew is claiming Sarah Madness day 1. Okay.
As a recluse. Yep.
Hello.
What's up?
You are the Shugenja?
Yes.
What direction?
Clockwise.
Shugenja pointing clockwise. Okay. Cool. Great.
I don't really understand what just happened yesterday, because you are like me in that you'll never nominate and vote on yourself, and yet here I see you doing both on the very first day of the game, and I'm not quite understanding it.
That's
it could
fair.
It could just be because of the special rule of this game, but I still think it very strange that you decided to try to save Darium at the last moment.
It wasn't so much that I decided to save Darium, it was that I wanted to get a win condition out of play.
What are you?
I'm the damsel.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, Tony with a good time.
I would never kill Amy through petty revenge. That would just be mean.
I would like to Al-Sahir guess. I would like to Al-Sahir guess Darium as a demon, Matthew as a minion, and Lost and Tony as a demon.
That sounds real. I can go with that one.
Oh.
Minty.
I would like to claim Al-Zahir and say that the Lost Halo or the minions, Tony D. Demon.
That sounds true too. Tony D.
I would like to also hear guess that the minions are Matthew and Halo, and the demon is Ryan.
Sure. Whitney Joe.
First of all, I do want to say that I think I've identified who's currently Saramat today. But second of all, I would like to also hear guess Amy as a minion, Darium as a minion, Mathwade as the demon.
Sure. That I'm gonna make that the one with the hatter. Dave.
Dave would like to Al-Sahir guess Guggy as all 3 demons and all 4 minions, please. Thank you.
Sure. Okay, you win.
I don't feel like I win.
Halo.
Halo would like to also hear guess Darium as the demon, Whitney Joe as the demon, and Atreides as a minion.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Okay. I'll open nominations. Dave.
Never mind.
Oh. All right.
Dave,
Well, if Dave's not gonna say anything, the Lost.
Dave was speaking and then really cut Lost and Tony off.
I was trying to be polite. Dave nominates Whitney Joe.
Dave nominates Whitney Joe. Why?
The actions of yesterday, especially with Darium, Darium more than likely evil, having tough time placing other evils on my board. Whitney Joe is an evil candidate in my book.
Whitney Joe.
That was very vague, and I don't know how to respond to that.
Respond to it by voting.
What were the actions of yesterday? I thought that was a joke. That I voted on.
Just the action between you and Darium.
All right. Two's not enough. Now I will go to the Lost and Tony.
The Lost and Tony would like to nominate Matthew.
All right. Why?
If Matthew is one of my minions, I am a strong, independent demon, and I don't need no help.
Okay, Matthew.
Well, I am not a minion, so if you're a strong, independent demon, I think we should strongly, independently execute you. Thanks.
Okay, you need 5.
Pertinent in Matthew's defense, at least 50% of what is happening to him is my fault. The other one is probably a Serenovus.
No, I was gonna say you're the Serenovus.
No.
Minty.
The 50% Matthew only learned today.
Minty.
Minty nominates Halo.
But why?
Based off of other information that I've heard around town, there is viable suspicion for a possible Vortox world. I did receive a clockwise as a Shugenja. I'm also currently sitting next to a recluse, but I don't think that in a Vortox world it would register as evil. Halo has given me claims that are a little bit iffy that could be demon bluffs. Do with that what you will.
Halo.
If this is, as you say, a Vortox world, then I heard of a fortune teller know that in that case would make you a demon candidate. So no, thank you.
Okay, fine. We can count it now.
Okay, you need 5. You learned if it's Vortox.
I don't want to kill Minty.
I love how many people wanted to kill me yesterday, and like nobody said anything today. It's so good. This is great.
Or is not enough?
Now someone's going to.
Ryan
nominate
Cassidy.
Amy.
I'm going to Ryan Cassidy first.
Understandable.
Ryan Cassidy.
Ryan Cassidy's gonna nominate the Lost and Tony.
Oh boy, why?
Double checking with another player. There's also information in a Vortox world that puts this person as very, very likely to be evil. Information in a non-Vortox world also lays credence to this possibly being an evil. So there's info in Vortox and non-Vortox worlds that can be explained.
I think... Yeah, it is interesting.
Tony.
Sorry.
I am the soldier. I've told this to literally everybody I've had a private conversation with. If you kill me, you are only doing evil's work by taking me off the board when they cannot.
Hernan?
You can say Bernadette as it runs.
If my Shugenja ping is Vortox, then it would be pointed that way. Because I am the actual Shugenja. I think Minty's mad, but I don't want to push on that.
6 is enough. Amy.
Amy nominates Amy.
Amy nominates Amy. Why?
I would love to die.
Okay. Do you
What on earth?
No, there's only room for one NB on the Council of the Dead.
I have my reasons for wanting to die. I have hard claim to 2 of you. This would be good for town.
All right, you need 6 to tie, 7 to put Amy on the council, and ruin Atreides' market.
Amy, you know what to do.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'm just voting because lifting is funny.
Amy, you know what to do.
Lifting is funny. 8 on Amy.
I don't understand why we lift it.
Demon, my demon.
Minty, for humor.
Amy,
I
this
understand
is so funny for something, for a reason that I will only that I will tell you once you're dead.
I really want to see the Lost Dead even more.
I agree.
Why?
We can do that
Yes,
tomorrow.
but this is fine.
I know.
I think
I
the
know.
Lost is just good.
I don't.
Oh, well, if they're just good.
I don't
If
think
they're
so.
good, I think you're evil, Matt.
What?
As long as they're just good. If they're good and other things as well.
If they're 100% good, then I'm looking at that.
Amy's dead.
Thank God, I was a damsel.
I'd love to.
So, wait, in what world?
I'd
is
love to
Atreides
actually
immune to
talk
first
with
to
people
kill?
because I have like 4 or 5 blanks, and I tried pinging people. They went off to other chats, so I'd love to figure out what world's information people are world building with.
Hello.
Oh, that was so difficult. I'm praying that the Ceranovus doesn't fucking pick me again because I need to get my information out. Ah! Fuck. Let's just keep it on Ryan.
All right, thank you. Oh, that's right. Ryan's not drunk because they're monk protected. Whoops. I gave sober information anyway, so it's okay. Which makes this even better.
Every dead person has claimed damsel. Can we stop this madness?
I have not.
I'm literally the damsel.
Yeah, but Darren, you thought it. When we were talking, Darren, I could tell you were thinking it. And
wait, is this script not Council of the Damsels? What?
Oh my god.
The next person that dies better claim fucking damsel.
Amy, if you're doing this to me again.
I'm really not.
Okay. That's very funny that you got that then.
Darian. All right, start making people mad.
Let's see. Dave, Town Crier.
Dave, Town Crier. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, Tucker's O2 has a very important question. Is there a way to get you and I into a pun off?
Is there? I don't. I think there's a number of questions that I have. What is the first one?
What? A pun off is where we go back and forth, hurling puns at each other.
I prefer insults.
Okay, great, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Then 5.
That's
Okay,
so
that's
Whitney
0.
coded. If it weren't for the Ceranovus of it, that would be so Whitney coded.
Hello.
Tony D, please.
No, that's not why I'm here, Dave.
Oh.
I'm here to tell you that the Ceranovus has made you mad as the town crier.
Oh, fun. Yeah. Thanks.
Now I will take your kill.
Tony D, please.
All right, thank you. I might do exactly when Outsider is dead for this one.
Fibonacci is my thing. Come on, we can't steal that from me.
I think Fibonacci
Nat
is
Blade.
No, everyone know. I always gossip on the first night that the demon is seated in a number within the Fibonacci sequence.
I follow you numerically, not until
Baby,
numerically.
what's the secret? Lie to me numerically. Fibonacci.
Baby, there's no other
Lie.
number for you know that I'll be your Fibonacci.
Hello.
Hello.
Make your choice. Sis.
Tony D and Ryan Cassidy, please.
Tony D and Ryan Cassidy is a no. Yeah, no. It's a no.
No?
No.
No. Thank you.
Yep. It's a no. I think we'll do one outsider is dead, given that we have 2 damsel claims saying they're dead. I think that's funny as a true statement. And then the false statement is Ceranovus made Shugenja, Recluse, and Town Crier. So we'll say the Ceranovus has made people mad as exactly 2 in-play roles, which in this instance, which we won't tell, is Recluse, Shugenja, and Town Crier, which of course, no, I'll say 1. No one's claiming Shugenja, as far as I know. No, I'll say 2. I'll say 2. I think that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, and then we tell Whitney Joe won. Hello.
Hi, you only ever ping me right after I say a rude joke.
Okay, I'll start listening again so I can continue this streak. You learn a 1.
I believe you.
Yeah, that sounds believable.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so Amy's claiming Damsel. I guess I'll believe that. That's the 2. So it's drunk Damsel. Unless we have a mutant and a recluse, in which case there's a Baron. Mathblade is either the huntsman or a minion at this point. If Mathblade is the minion, then Tony D probably is the drunk Shugenja, if Tony D is actually the Shugenja. And Mathblade is just evil. Otherwise, I sort of trust Whitney Joe. I don't know. Claiming Oracle with a 1 with me and Darium dead just seems... Oh, or Vigor. That's true. In which case Halo could be the poisoned mare. We did see a drunk. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. The power. Why did we see the drunk? Amy can't be the damsel? What? If Vigor. There could be a Baron. It could be a Baron Vigor game. Baron Vigor is great. It's such a good combination. Oh my god.
Drunk Mayor. IMO. Darium is probably a Vigor killed minion.
Maybe Vigor killed Mez. That's true. Oh, that's so rough. Ugh. Okay. It'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow night. Like, it's fun that we get 2 minutes to sort of decide, and
Tony D died.
Huh.
Okay, so we absolutely have a Sarah Novus. I was made Sarah mad yesterday.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I can also vouch that the Sarah Novus came to me first. I was not the recluse.
And I'm Sarah Mad today as a storyteller, so...
Well, now you have to kill yourself.
You would think that Sarah Novus would know better, Guggy.
Yeah.
Were you actually the damsel?
Hello. No.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine.
Why? Are you? Is that what you saw?
No, I'm the damsel.
I have tea. No, I have tea.
Okay, what is the tea?
You claimed librarian to me, so I'm assuming you saw the damsel. I would love to know if one of those 2 people is someone I talked to early yesterday.
Early yesterday. Day
Yes.
2?
Day 1.
Day 1.
You know.
Yes.
Well, okay. Was it Halo?
Yeah.
Halo and someone else?
Yes.
Great. I was the philosopher. Halo hard claimed damsel to me. I went Philo Huntsman and turned Halo.
Interesting. Into what?
Halo is now the fortune teller.
Okay, interesting. Okay, cool, great, perfect.
If you're evil,
I'm not evil.
God. If you're evil again, Atreides.
How am I evil? No, I'm not evil.
You could be a Baron that literally.
I could
is, like,
be a
ready to
Baron.
die
That would be the
day
only
one,
thing.
So that you could be on the Council of the Dead.
That's true. That's true. All right.
Don't
okay.
worry, I'm right here with you.
Okay.
Don't worry, Atreides, I'm right here with you.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
I need to talk to you.
Damn it.
There's you and Tony?
Yeah,
But-
it's more. I'm kind of interested because I wonder if this is a Vortox game or not.
Sure. What's up,
Hey
Dave?
guys. So I wasn't telling the truth.
Okay.
I'm actually the town crier.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a yes, but I didn't pay attention to who
God
nominated.
damn it, Dave. Okay,
I'm
who
sorry.
nominated yesterday?
I know I did.
Dave, who nominated The Lost? Minty? Minty nominated for sure.
Minty nominated the Lost.
Ryan nominated the Lost.
The Lost nominated Matthew.
The Lost nominated. Okay. Were there more than 4?
I think didn't Mathblade nom?
I don't remember. Okay. Well, okay. Dave, Minty, Ryan, the Lost. You got a yes. Oh, Amy nominated. Amy nominated themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it is a Vortox game, that should be a no. In which case, the minions are exactly Whitney, Joe, and Matthew, and maybe Mathblade.
Darium. Wait, no, Darium. Oh shit. Wait.
Tony D, what are you?
The damsel.
No, you're not.
I love all of you being a damsel. Let's just. I don't want to know anymore. I have you, Tony, and Amy marked as damsel, and that's how I want my draft.
God damn it! No. Tony is not the damsel. I am the damsel.
It's Radies. I don't know what game you're playing, but I'm the damsel.
I don't know what game you're playing. Okay, right.
I'm playing Blood on the Clocktower.
I hate you. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Hello. Don't worry. I remembered again because I'm so cool like that. You learn one outsider is dead. I will amend that to exactly before you asked. Exactly one outsider is dead because that's better. Or the Serenovus has made people mad as exactly 2 in-play roles.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Hello. What's your information?
So I'm the monk. I'll happily tell you.
You're
that.
the
I'm
monk.
the monk.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
Darium's double claiming me.
Yep.
And I basically forced out of him to tell me the truth, and he claimed Imp.
I don't think Darium's star passed tonight too. If anything, I think if Darium is evil, it's a vigor killed minion, right?
In that case, I would really prefer to get. Oh, that could be possible.
Darium Vigor Kill Minion is making. It's gonna be Halo. It's gonna be Sarah Mad next.
What? What do you mean?
Dave's currently Sarah
Oh,
Mad.
interesting. So it's going in order. I see.
It's going in order.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Thank you. Bye.
I've been told you're in a role swap with someone.
I'm the damsel.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I was told by someone that you had role swapped with them, so I'm just gonna...
Ryan, because obviously in that one I was the damsel. And thus, if it's a Vortox game, Ryan Cassidy would have to be my red herring or the Vortox, or it's just not Ryan and not Minty and not Tony.
Yeah, Ryan Cassidy's Savant information reads all kinds of weird because Ryan Cassidy's information implies a Baron game, which is interesting.
I currently don't see any hints of that. I see base 2 and you just exist.
Oh, that's a lot.
I need to talk to you, please.
Oh,
Don't do it. It's a trick.
God damn it. Okay.
I'm objective.
Hello.
So Amy is saying that they are the damsel and that you are lying to me.
They're not the damsel, but they're lying for a reason, and it's fine.
Okay. All right.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Dave.
Yeah, I'm not the recluse. I'm the town crier. I got a yes.
God damn it, Dave. I've been building worlds.
There's currently 2 people who I believe to be the Serenovus right now. One of them being Darium, who could potentially be a Vigor Killed minion, the other being the Lost and Tony.
It's Tony.
Epic. Whitney.
I'll secure guess. Nah, I don't care anymore.
That's correct! You're right! Hooray!
I'll secure guess if you don't mind.
Sure, Math Blade.
I'll secure guess that Darium is a demon, Matthew is a demon, and the Lost and Tony is a minion.
Sure. That sounds reasonable. Lost and Tony.
When noms are open, I'll nominate myself.
Okay, Whitney Joe.
For future I'll secure guesses, I just want to point out that Matthew and Tony are in a hard double claim, so I really doubt that they're on the same evil team.
All right, Lost and Tony. You may nominate. Who are you nominating?
I would like to nominate myself.
But why?
If enough people think I'm evil, killing me is perfectly fine. I bring nothing to the table, especially since I've been so open about being the soldier. I can't imagine the demon would ever try to kill me at night. However, that does leave me alive for, good votes and stuff. But if you really need to kill me, go ahead.
All right, do you have a defense?
No, fuck that lost guy. He's an asshole.
All right, you need 4.
Yeah.
4 is enough.
What do we think the second minion is?
I'd like to nominate Ryan Cassidy, please.
Math Blade nominates Ryan Cassidy. Why?
I'm having trouble building a coherent world with what Ryan told me. I understand that in a world where Ryan's information is correct, that one of the Lost and me would be evil. I didn't vote on that nomination, and it still got 4 votes. So I really think that this is a Vortox game, and based on some other information without outing that person's role, Ryan would make a great Vortox candidate.
Ryan?
In a Vortox world, my info would still be correct. From 2 and 3. Again, it doesn't have to specify that you and the Lost are on the same team. Or, not, sorry, it doesn't have to specify that one of you are evil. It just specifies the difference in which I said. You have the exact wording of what I told you? I hope you wrote it down. That's all I'm saying. I do think
I wrote
that
down shorthand for it.
Okay, I do think that information disseminates into very likely that one of you or the Lost is evil. But there are easily different ways of Tony and or Matthew being evil, and that being what's happening here. So.
Okay, you need 4 to type 5 to execute.
Cassidy, does your info make it possible that they're voting?
Yes.
Right.
I
think that's my world.
Oh, right.
2 is not enough?
I mean, I'm more than fine to share all info if people want to hear it.
I will say
I would love to hear
Math
it.
Blade. I will say Math Blade to sort of back up Ryan's point. Think about what I told you day 2.
I'll say Ryan gave. Well, never mind.
Okay. Between Atreides, Amy, Tony, and Darium, do you 4 want me to out what I am in info? Because I don't think I've talked to most, if any of you.
I don't particularly
The problem I have is if Ryan's good, I'm struggling to build a world where Tony D is good.
Well then.
So Tony D is a vigor killed minion or an imp who star passed? Because you were selling a
More
Vortox
like a
world.
minion, yeah, more like a minion without a bluff, because I can't say without outing what Ryan is. I have Tony D as the same thing.
Oh,
Because
I know.
Tony D gave me 2. Tony D gave me 2, and
Why?
that other 2 is claimed by 4 other people.
Why?
Dave.
I just why
Dave nominates Math Blade.
But why?
Still also in a town crier, yes. I'm losing track of everyone's info, including my own at this point. So, Town Crier, yes.
Okay, Math Blade.
If people want to do this, that's fine, but I would much rather keep it where it is because I know I'm good, but I still have blanks on people, and I still have like three Shugenjas minus Minty, and I still have 3 recluses, so sure. Okay, 2 because one of them backed off.
If I'm the other, I've also backed off. I have a Ceremat.
Oh, great. Now I have blanks, more blanks. Hooray. But I'm just building off what I got.
5 to execute.
Why is Mathblade reading so evil to me right now?
Because Mathblade isn't in its tunnel.
Mathblade is. Am I one of the recluses?
No, you're one of the Shugenjas.
Here are the telltale
Wait,
signs.
Oh, that's true. Hold on.
Can I ask a question? So, are you insinuating that it has to be a Vortox game because Ryan specifically has information that's weird?
Ryan's information implies that it's a Baron game, and based on the fact that, because all the Recluse claims, if I understand correctly, have backed off, we don't have a Recluse, and we don't have a Mutant, and as far as I can tell, we don't have a Drunk.
It could be a Vigor, and Darium's a minion that was killed night 1. Like, it's Council of the Dead. They're gonna want to vote for a boon for someone. Like,
right.
Guys.
Golly. Silly.
I'm sorry, Guggy.
Let the storyteller run the end of day.
I'm so sorry.
If
Let them do it.
Killed minion, I'm not poisoned.
Interesting.
All right, I'm bringing everyone in for the fun
makes
council time.
Yep.
Fun council time. Let's go.
Hello.
Fun council time. Fun council time.
I have a
fun council time.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If in the case that Darium is a Vigor killed minion and his neighbors were not both townsfolk to start, but then one of them became a townsfolk, could you move the poison at that point if you had already assigned it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I want to choose
I think it's
Halo.
only if-
Hold on. I have to start the timer.
Hold on,
There you
before you
go.
start the timer, I have a
I
question.
already did. Go for it.
We're not going to know what we're giving, just that we're giving something?
Yep.
I think it should be Halo.
Oh, Amy.
Atreides, I'm begging you to trust me here.
I think you're the organ grinder.
Atreides, I am going on a limb that you are good and not just fucking evil here.
I would like to know what the hell is going on.
It's not all my information to share, but I can say with like almost 100% certainty that I know that Halo is good and powerful for town, and I think we should be choosing Halo here.
I think it would be interesting to see what happens if we choose Halo. Because, like, even if Amy
if
is
it's
lying.
2 deaths, you know I'm lying, and Halo's just the demon. Like,
Yeah, but if you're a fucking spent mez, Amy.
I told you exactly what I did. Atreides,
I
and
know.
I can't wait to watch this back. Please trust me. Please.
What does Atreides think?
I am down to pick Halo. I don't really have a lead outside of that. My chief suspicion right now is on Mathblade. I don't know what you are, Tony D, which is throwing my worlds into.
I'll tell everybody what I am. I've told Amy. I don't want to say it right now because I want to see how something plays out.
Okay, that's fine.
I trust Tony D currently.
I will select Halo.
Fuck it. I'm going to choose to
Whitney,
trust
yo.
Amy. I'm fine with Halo or Whitney.
I don't know
Or
what the hell
Minty,
is
for
going
that
on,
matter.
but I know Whitney is saying that they were the mayor.
That's not
I
what
don't
Whitney
think
was
that's a
saying to me.
boon. No, I think we should be choosing.
All right, time's up. Go. Get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like a recluse wouldn't out on a script with an oracle and a vig.
Yeah. That's why I was pretty clear that I was Ceremat.
Yeah.
And if we don't actually have a recluse, then we have one of a drunk or a mutant.
I'm back. What happened?
Yeah, if
I think I myself don't really know. We got to the end of 2 minutes. I see.
every
That's
dead
how.
person has.
Okay, I'm assuming Tosho's watching me. Yeah, Tosho. That's a vote for Halo, a vote for Halo, a vote for Dave, a vote for no. I don't think that's legal, but I'm gonna accept it. I guess. It's an abstain. But that's 3 for Halo anyway. Yeah, Halo's gonna get it. Now my thinking is to remove the red herring from Halo. Is the easy answer. And I think that's what it's gonna be. Yep, that's it. That's all it's gonna be. There's no red herring anymore.
Almost every living person this game to me has either claimed Damsel or Shugenja.
I haven't.
That's part of why I'm
Or
frustrated.
recluse.
I
recluse, to
I
be
can
fair.
confirm that I am the damsel that was turned into the Shugenja.
That was claiming
Good
recluse.
opportunities.
Night
Are you
one.
pointing towards? Are you pointing towards Kentucky?
I am pointing.
I've got to say, as the Shugenja pointing counterclockwise, I don't love the current Council of the Dead.
Hello. You might as well make your
Hello.
Serendipitous pick a while.
Ryan Cassidy Fisherman.
Ryan Cassidy Fisherman. Alright, cool, thank you. Yep. Alright, get out. Forgot the monk. Hello. Make a choice.
Fuck. This The thing is, I'm almost certain that unless the loss was the Sarah Novus, that Halo's just gonna be Saruman.
What makes you think that?
Matthew, myself, Dave, in that order, were all made Saruman. So I very much, if Halo is made Saruman, then Darium's a bigger kill minion. In which case, I'm still keeping the freaking protection on Ryan Cassidy.
Alright, Ryan Cassidy, got it.
Yeah, there was actually a time where I was once Huntsman picked as a cannibal. I ate the cannibal, and then Huntsman picked Atreides, the damsel. And Atreides only
Oh, I remember that game.
And I was like, Atreides. What?
It's true. It's very true.
That was such a fun game.
That was, and oh my, I couldn't. Like, my entire game was just I knew Atreides was the damsel because the minion had the librarian info of, hey, you were Atreides as the damsel. Like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I am the damsel, that's perfect. And he just never guessed. And I'm like, okay, Atreides is the damsel, hide it.
I
like, no.
still don't know. Like that wasn't. It was made up librarian info.
And it was beautiful. It was perfect. It was right.
Beautiful.
And
You're right.
The game.
With this group, that's not surprising.
That is very surprising.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is it?
Kill Ryan, please.
Kill Ryan? Alright, thank you. Wow. That's gonna be no death. Which could also distract from the fact that we have given a different boom. Let's get Ryan in and tell him they're mad. Hello. Can you be mad as the fisherman? I don't know why you haven't used the advice yet, but I'm sure you can do that.
If I say, hey, this is my fisherman advice, it's and say the Savan info I got that
I will
day?
absolutely consider that a madness break, because that's not advice. I like the idea. Definitely a break.
It is fully trying to bend the rules in every possible direction, but that is 100% breaking them.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The false statement Ryan's gonna learn. I'm not sure about the true statement at this point, but the false statement Ryan's gonna learn is the lack of death last night. Death last night is due to the boon, or for the false, that's the false. That is the false. That's right. I have to give it true. We'll let Ryan know. You know what? Ryan has given a lot of information about the Baron. I think we'll confirm there's a Baron in play. Is a Baron in play. I think that's fun. I think that's pretty fun.
People vape a lot. Mine is almost dead though, and I got a new one today.
Matthew, yours would be better if you took out a no.
I mean, I would think that one part of a fucking boon would be that you don't die that night. Like, change that to the boon. That can be the boon.
But I said booned.
That doesn't make any sense to me, but okay.
Let's go to Halo. Hello. Pick two players.
Mathblade and Whitney Joe, please.
Mathblade and Whitney Joe, and you learn a no.
No. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. It is, again, very strong info for Halo, but it's also, I don't know, there could be something weird going on. It's a boon script. Whitney Joe's going to still learn a 1. Hello. You get a 1.
I'm alive!
Just
Sorry?
1. Just a 1.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't believe you, but okay.
Yep.
What do we make of my pings? My librarian ping. My librarian ping seeing a drunk between allegedly the damsel and one other person. Is that believable?
I do think that I'm going to say, not to Tosho, but to my recording, that I definitely keep remembering I have, that giving the Baron is in play is also great for Dave, who's claiming recluse. Let's go.
Just because
hey guys,
prices nowadays are...
Good morning.
Morning.
Now go frolic in the wilderness.
Interesting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll give 5 minutes again, because that's the number I've been given every day, and that feels like a good-ass number.
Hello.
Hello.
I've heard of certain things happening. Can you clarify?
I was the damsel.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
My first set was with the Philo, who went huntsman.
Okay. What
I
is...
am not the damsel.
I've heard that you are a fortune teller.
Yes.
Do you have a lead?
Minty and Ryan, no. Tony D, Ryan, no. Mathblade, Whitney Joe, no. So
Dave or
either
Matthew?
I pick the demon and my red herring, or this is not a Vortox game. Or my boon now is that now I get sober, healthy, and true information, and I haven't been told, which wouldn't be a boon.
So hold on. So if... Okay, in the world that now you have sober, healthy, and true information, but before you did not because it was Vortox, Ryan Cassidy is exactly the demon.
Yeah.
Right?
Or my
Okay.
red herring, but
All right, I'm
most
just
likely the
following
demon.
along.
I'd like to close that world where Ryan is the demon, yeah.
Okay. All right. Sure. I guess
What were you?
I was the librarian.
You're the librarian.
I saw a drunk between you and Tony D.
Me and Tony D.
Which is very weird. Because in a non-Vortox world, that means Tony D is exactly the drunk.
Yeah.
When you
or
claimed
the
Mare to
Vortex
me, I
world,
was
you
like,
think
okay,
of-
I can see it.
Yeah. No, I was just doing the thing. Anyway,
Or I
Minty is
am.
pinging me, so-
That's true. I could be the drunk.
Minty is pinging me, so I'm
Okay,
gonna.
all right. I'll see ya. Thank you.
Everything I said.
They didn't follow through.
I think Darium's just the Ceranovus that's been bigger killed.
I have no idea. I'm probably just gonna hold on because as long as I'm being protected by you, I can't die.
No,
so I'm just gonna
true.
hold on and not ask. Like, this is great.
Okay, I need to go talk to Halo. Good luck.
Yeah.
Hey, you want your fisherman advice now?
I would love my fisherman statements. Yes.
Your fisherman statements are, which are, of course, as we all know, very true because you're the fisherman. The lack of death last night is due to the boon, or there is a Baron in play.
Yep. Thank you.
Have fun.
Halo.
Yes.
Okay, what are you?
Hold on.
Hello.
All right, I'm the town crier. I thought Dave was Ceranovus mad, and when I went and talked to him and asked him what his town crier info was, he said he was Ceranovus mad. So I didn't want to give him the out. I wanted to see if he would say it unprompted. So yes, I am the town crier. I only have one night of information.
Which is what, please?
That Minty Mystique, Atreides, Whitney Joe, and Darium are not minions.
Minty, Darium, myself, Whitney. Okay.
Huh.
So either it's a Vortox, or
Are you the drunk?
I don't know.
Because I am almost solidly in the world where Darium is either an imp that's star passed or a vigor killed minion. Because the way that Council of the Dead worked, I can understand the Lost and Tony not really being on the same page as us because of the fact that she didn't really understand what was going on. But the fact that I was able to talk to both of you and try to get to an agreement of a specific person, and Darium was the only person that actively was vocally like, let's do something else. I'm like, why?
I mean, I have to admit that I have to
So here's what happened.
with a little caution when somebody who gets
Okay.
themselves killed and then says, "Let's pick this person." Like,
Halo and I made a pact that if we were the demon, we would tell each other, and if we were the summoner, we would summon each other, right? So I went to Halo first. I was the philosopher that started this game, Tony D. I went to Halo first, and I said, "Summon me," and Halo said, "I'm the damsel. If you're evil, don't pick me." Knowing that I wouldn't do that to him, right? So I was like, I'm the philosopher. I can go Philo Huntsman and choose you in the night. And so that is
Interesting.
exactly what I did.
Okay.
Halo came to me immediately at the start of the next day and said, I'm now the fucking fortune teller. And so I don't know who Halo's sharing information with or what, but I've been claiming Damsel so we can see if Evil is still looking for that somewhere. I don't know.
I'm on a roll with this Savant info, I have to say. I'm usually drop the ball on Savant a lot. I'm doing a good job today. I'm doing a heck of a good job.
There we go, finally. Okay, so you're claiming to be either Mayor or Philo who took Mayor, right?
Not anymore, no. I'm the fortune teller.
Okay, so Darium's the Ceranovus, got it. Darium's the vigor killed Ceranovus.
Yeah, I believe so, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the librarian with a drunk ping on Tony D and Halo.
Neat.
Why do I get a drunk ping on the damsel?
Doggy, why?
I don't know.
So
what we're
either
talking
I
about.
am the drunk or Tony D is the drunk, but Halo can't be the drunk. So it's a 50-50.
I think that means Tony D's the drunk because in a world where there's an Oracle one since Darium died and you're saying you got a town crier no with Darium
that only
in it?
sees minions.
Unless Darium specifically is an imp at Star Pass, you know what I mean?
Sure.
To want to be in the Council of the Dead, in an imp game, I might
So in a
So I'm hoping it's
So in a Vortox
Minty
game?
I think it's a vigor game I don't think it's a Vortex game. I think it's a Vigor game, and Darium's the Vigor killed Terra Novus.
Yeah, I think I'm Vigor poisoned.
I don't think you can be Halo if you told me the truth.
Oh, interesting. Hold on. Oh no, we still need. Do we need one more? Maybe not.
I mean, Atreides, what I told you yesterday was true. It is true today.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there has anyone heard of a recluse? Like a actual recluse?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It's me.
It's Dave.
I
thought
thought
you
you
said
came out
yesterday.
prior.
Dave was Sarah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's going in order. It's Matthew, myself, Dave, and now currently Harold's being Sarah Mad.
Maybe.
Halo might be Sarah Mad.
No,
I'm not gonna
I've
say Halo is
confirmed it.
100%.
I don't think you have.
Math Blade.
I'm just very confused. If we assume Dave is Sarah Mad yesterday, then Matthew yesterday told me what the Lost and Tony's claiming. I got told today that the Savant information that I got given was a lie. And so, given the fact that literally everybody on my board is almost exclusively in a double claim or lying, the place I can think to execute is probably Matthew. But that's what I have so far.
Whitney Joe.
See, I was gonna nominate Mathblade because Mathblade hasn't pushed on me or Matthew yet, but now they're pushing on Matthew, so I don't know what to do anymore.
Halo.
Halo's gonna also here guess Darium and Darium and Dave as minions and Matthew as the demon. And now I'm gonna go for my fisherman advice because I'm definitely Serenovus mad as What am I Serenovus mad at? I don't know. Anyway, fisherman advice. Let's do this.
Oh, man.
Not the role that he gave me.
That's why I said I don't think Halo is Sarah Mad, because Halo is claiming a few different things.
If we're worried about a Vig game, we should be killing Dave, to not spread more Vig poisoning.
Don't break madness. I don't know what that means.
I mean, that's legitimate.
That's solid advice.
You're not
No, it also spikes an Oracle number forever.
But I also am not Sarah Mad, so
You're not wrong, Amy, but given the oracle of it all, I'd personally rather not. Whitney Joe nominates Mathblade, I'm sorry.
Whitney Joe nominates Math Blade. Why?
I understand, Amy, where you're coming from, but from my perspective, with the oracles having exclusive ones, we don't have very many Evil Dead. I do think this is a Mez game. I think it's important that we just focus on just trying to get anybody evil out. I think we should. This seems like an evil to me. Mathblade has a lot of tells when they're good. You start getting clicks farmed up. Information starts getting withheld from the majority of the town. Blah 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 blah. None of these things are happening. I think Mathblade is probably evil for that reason.
Math Blade.
So you think I'm evil because I'm not world building, but I'm not world building because I don't have information. I'm a spent huntsman. This isn't the worst thing for town, but why are we not going after the two soldier claims when one of them cannot be Serenovus mad if Dave was Serenovus mad? I did not vote on almost any execution on this board, which means that good has been executing good in that world, or I'm not evil. The simplest answer, we should be executing into a double claim that is still persisting, despite the fact Serenovus Mad is somewhere in play. But if you do it, you do it. I'll be nominating Matthew after this.
Well, you need 4 to kill Math Blade.
Amy, did you stick to your promise you made me before the game?
I sure didn't.
I know you sure didn't.
What was the promise?
That if I was dead or Dave was dead before night 4 and either of us was alive, we would absolutely vote for that person to have the boon. But why would you need a boon, Dave?
I just wanted it. I wanted to see if you'd stuck to your promise.
Tony D.
Does the person who gets the boon know what power they got?
They can. It's up to me.
Well, that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, it's up to me. It depends on the boon.
I'd like to nominate Matthew.
Sorry, Mathblade.
I'm
just gonna assume. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to nominate Matthew. This is a double claim of soldier. If we look at all of the given executions so far, I have not been voting on any of them. And I believe we should be going into Matthew, who's still in a double claim with the Lost and Tony. And I think this is our best chance at getting an evil off the board if this hidden oracle, wherever they are, has constant ones.
Matthew.
Okay, I was Saramed day one, which I claimed Recluse to the Recluse's face and got a total giggle out of it. And then I came out as what I was. I believe you're not voting on things, Mathway, because you either A, don't need to as the Vigor Mortis, or B, you're a minion, and you, again, don't need to vote when you're in this situation. I'm fully good. I feel like my identity might have been verified last night with no deaths. So I think you're trying to have people do evil's work for them. And I think that's not a good idea for town. So I think we should just move on from this.
You need 5 to execute.
We should be killing Matthew because of the double claim of soldier. I haven't been voting on anybody hardly this game.
Well, Lost and Tony, you were saying something? She was speaking. Well, Lost and Tony, you were saying something?
I'm sorry, my apologies.
I was just trying to give pertinent, but I mean, it doesn't matter at this point.
Ryan Cassacity.
Yes. Cassacity would like to nominate Witnatity. Joe.
Witnatity. Alright, Ryan, why?
I think it's only really minion candidates in literally the entire top half of the gram. I don't see Matthew being a demon. I could see them being a mutant. I can see them being a minion. I think the Minty Dave Halo line, although I'm not fully trusting of all three, I trust 2, and I don't think there's a demon inside of that. Mathblade I don't see as a demon right now, and that kind of just leaves Whitney. So I kind of process of eliminated this.
Whitney Joe.
Damn, Ryan, you're only supposed to frame me when we're evil together.
Hmm.
Okay.
That is a mistake, yeah.
4 to tie, 5 to execute.
You got him there. You got him there. I think Whitney Joe's good.
I will say,
I mean, feel free to throw as much suspicion on me as possible so I live forever.
Oh, yeah.
I will say Ryan did not vote on Mathblade and then tried to lift Mathblade off. So if Ryan is evil, Mathblade is definitely good.
No, Ryan.
I mean,
Ryan
to
is
be fair,
even
Ryan
closer than
Cassidy's
the
been one of my big Vortox demon candidates most of this game.
I also want to point something out, which is that it's entirely possible that the no death last night was actually not the result of any in-play characters, but rather the
True.
Like,
Is that
if
because
if Darium's just no, that doesn't work. Never mind.
Now I'm saying this with no idea of who a single person voted for or like where the boom went. Maybe that's something we talk about on the final day, but
I don't.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to say
Are you
much
just
about it. yet.
shocked that a particular person didn't die? Whitney Joe? Is that what it is?
Like,
Is that because
if Darium's just no, that doesn't work.
Hello.
Keep it on Ryan.
Alright, thank you. I really want to make Ryan poisoned, Minty. I'm regretting this boon, because I think the Halo has a no on like everyone but Matthew and Dave. Which is... we'll see if Dave kills Halo. Make a murder.
I should have did this yesterday, Minty.
Alright, thank you. You should have did this yesterday. Now I can fucking give Ryan some false information.
It is objectively surprising that I am still alive.
What if Darium's just a dead Mez?
That
and
is
we
very
have a living
possible.
Sarah Novus, and then the Oracle 1 would be from a minion who would be spent. So that way we'd still have either an Imp or a Vortox, but Darium's trying to bluff as if he's a dead Vigor killed minion.
I think.
I'm not that
Yeah.
big a minkel in blah, blah, blah. I am just a monk. I know someone that is either the damsel, the mutant, or
Oh no, Darian, no, no,
Yes,
Darian.
I
Or is
don't think you're the
evil.
monk.
No, Darian.
I don't know. We'll go to Halo a while, I guess, so I don't have to think. Hello.
Hello.
Pick 2 players.
Matthew and Whitney Joe, please.
Matthew and Whitney Joe. All right, you learn and know.
Okay, so either it's a dead red herring and it's just Minty or just Dave, or I am being messed with.
I would never, ever. Literally
I
never.
can't be the capital D drunk because I was the damsel and now I'm not an outsider anymore. So
There's no funny business going on here. You've only got sober
that
info.
cannot have happened. I actually am the fortune teller. I may be poisoned, but I'm actually the fortune teller.
Yep, I bet. Okay, bye.
If this is not a Vortox game and we actually have a recluse, I think it has to be a Baron game in some sort.
Well, I
think there's a
believe it's a Baron game.
Yeah.
If it is not a Vortox, if it is a Vortox, that you could throw that out the window. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I am aware of at least 3 outsiders.
I am aware of 4 dogs.
How could you be aware of 3? I can be aware of 2.
I am aware of 3 outsiders.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a 3 count possibly.
Okay.
I've heard of 4 outsiders. Dave is the recluse, and then me, Amy, and Atreides are the damsel.
Are the damsel, yeah.
yes.
Absolutely,
So
100%.
Understandable.
So true.
I say.
Yeah, then if you... Let's assume that the 3 outsiders are Amy, Tony D, and Atreides in some form or fashion, and Dave. Then what is going on with the Lost in Matthew? Because Matthew could not be Serenovus mad yesterday,
I
and
didn't
the
claim to
Lost
be Serenovus mad.
is a soldier, and so is Matthew. Yet
I think the Lost
don't
is just evil.
understand. Okay, but then how do you explain the Oracle 1? Because
The
from what-
Oracle 1 could be an Oracle 2, could be an Oracle 0. It is a Vortox game. And then keep getting a 1 because it's no longer true.
I don't think
I
it's a
think-
Vortox game. I
I
think it's
think
either
the-
Vigor or Imp.
I think
then in
the
that
Oracle
world, why
1
didn't we kill Matthew?
I think the Oracle 1 is
Matthew
just
reads
Darium Vigor killed.
Then the Lost would be evil? Then the Oracle information doesn't support that information.
Who died at night? Darium and Tony D?
Darium, Tony D.
We
Yes.
can build that world.
I forgot to go to Darium. Hello.
Hello.
Who is it?
Who was met yesterday?
Ryan.
Okay. Because Halo acted as if he was mad as the fisherman, which was what Ryan was supposed to be.
Well, you can do the very funny thing. I'll tell you that.
I don't know what your funny thing is, but I'm gonna go with Joe and Drunk.
All right, got it. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. My funny thing, for the record, was Halo Fisherman. Savant statement. I think at this point, giving a sober statement now, and then what is likely to be tomorrow, giving a false statement about... I think tomorrow, if Ryan Cassidy survives, I will give, as one of the statements, you have received incorrect information exactly twice. And that will be one of the things that Ryan will receive tomorrow if they live. But I'm not going to give them any false information otherwise.
I don't...
And Amy.
Like, you
No,
can
I was executed during the day.
Amy was executed.
Right.
Like,
Oh, I
Claim
think
the
that-
Djinn.
Amy said, "Sacrifice me."
yeah, like you can say.
Oh, hold on, Atreides. Hello.
So I'm sorry to ask this
Yeah.
really random hypothetical question. Because of the order in which people died, let's say Darium died, was a Vigor killed minion.
Yeah.
At that point, hypothetically, again, I think I trust Amy's play, but Halo is a damsel, Dave is a recluse, so the neighbors are Ryan Cassidy and Minty Mystique. If you had poisoned Minty with that, and then Halo were to become a townsfolk, would you have to move it because
No.
Minty is no longer the townsfolk neighbor of the minion that died? No.
No. Not that I think
It's-
so. I might be ruling that wrong, but that's how I am ruling
That's
it this
fair.
game.
I can
see both ways. Yeah.
I can see both ways. Okay, all right. But basically, the answer to my question is the way that you are ruling it, you would not necessarily have to.
I
I
am
know
ruling it
X
that I would
Factor,
not be able to.
You are ruling that you would not be able to. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Perfect. That's helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Based on
Yeah.
one piece of information, it has to be on exactly one player.
I think either the Oracle or myself are probably the drunk.
No.
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 Oh.
I think
don't know.
Amy, I
Wait,
understand.
you're
where
not
you-
the Oracle, Whitney Joe?
I'm the Shuganja.
I am
What
going
is going on?
That's probably wrong. Maybe I should have said have to. Because now Halo is going to be looking sober.
Okay, so Amy Philoed into Huntsman night 2, would have picked night 2. Huntsman goes after the demon. So if Amy Philo Huntsman picked Halo, Halo would have been transformed into the fortune teller after the Vigor had already killed Darium, in the world that Darium is just a Vigor killed Cernovis. Ergo, Halo's information is sober, healthy, and correct. Or at least in a Vigor world. Oh, Matthew could be the mutant. That's why the soldier bluff. And that also could explain... Or Whitney Joe could be the mutant. God fucking damn these outsiders. What an outsider spread. I do like this outsider spread. What is Ryan Cassidy?
Mutant is alive. Or... Boo... Caused... poisoning. There we go. Perfect. This is my band-aid fix. Oh, sorry. Boone went to evil. Went to an evil player. Or I could say Imp Star Past. I think I'll say Imp Star Past. Actually, no. I'll say starting demon. Demon is different from the current demon. So we can add some boons in there. Some silly goofy boons. There was some Discord pings, but that's probably not important. Hello.
Hi.
You get a 2.
I buy that.
Also, your Cernovis mat is the drunk, so you probably should not buy that.
Oh, I was already claiming I was the drunk. I think I'm the drunk in a Vortox game. So my info is probably true.
Yeah.
That's fine for me to say, right?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay.
You're claiming drunk.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep. That's right. Oh, if I claim drunk, is that claiming drunk? Yeah. Minty has died.
Okay, that is brilliant. Thank you for killing me. I was the monk. I've been protecting Ryan this whole game.
Wait, then you did tell me the truth day one.
Yes, because I was with Sarah Bad Day 2.
Hello.
Yeah, I am the Oracle. I think I'm the drunk in a Vortox world.
You are the Oracle. Okay.
Yes. Shuganja is my bluff.
Okay,
My public
that's fine.
bluff.
Your numbers have been?
Straight ones until last night when I got a 2.
Okay, so in your world is that Darium and Mathblade, until Mathblade died.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think I'm drunk, but
So Darium Vigor killed minion, Mathblade minion of some sort, because there's no Scarlet Woman.
yeah,
Um,
that would be a
okay.
war run.
Okay.
So I'm pretty confident I'm the drunk, whether it's a Vigor or a Vortox world. But
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
I am the librarian. I saw a drunk. It was not you.
Okay, then I'm probably the drunk in a Vortox game.
You could, if it is a Vortex game, that is entirely possible. Yes.
Yes, that
Okay.
is the world that I am believing currently.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. This is so silly. I hate being. I normally always break madness, but this is fun. All right.
Hello.
Oh, I'm not Sarah Matt anymore, correct?
You are not.
Awesome. Savant info!
You learn that there is a living mutant, or the starting demon is different from the current demon. Sorry, starting demon is different from the current living demon, I should mention.
Current living demon.
That would be the correct
Got it.
way to say that. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Tony D in a
Okay, I hadn't heard the Tony D wrinkle into it, but I knew the Atreides.
Were you mad yesterday?
No, it's not.
Okay, you are the soldier.
I am the soldier.
You are the soldier. Okay. All right.
I'm the soldier.
I believe you. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Now I really believe Atreides is evil. They said they believed me.
Cool. Whitney Joe is not a minion. Assuming it's not Vortox. If it is Vortox, then he would be a minion, right?
I suppose.
What do you?
Darium. Hello.
Hello.
Who are you and why are you poisoning, I'm guessing, Ryan Cassidy as a Vigor killed minion?
That is
Nothing? No? What are you claiming, Darium?
monk.
But Minty is the monk. So Minty is Serenovus mad today?
Mint is Vigor killed.
Minty is a Vigor killed. Okay. Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. Thank you.
When 3/4 of the Grim claims Damsel, there's not really much you can do but give it a good old college try.
Well, I mean, that's what I would hope on a damsel script, if I'm being perfectly honest. That's why the husband is real bad.
At the beginning of the game, you had an FTNO on someone, or there was an FTNO that existed.
Yes. I actually don't have any fortune teller yeses. That's the funny thing.
Are you the fortune
Mike's-
teller?
Yes, I am the fortune teller.
I've had the mayor token on you for like days.
Well, that was wrong too, because I was this here town's damsel, and I have been Philo for a huntsman picked night 2. So here's my information starting night 2, because night 1 I was just an outsider.
Yeah, I must be the drunk.
Are you still the damsel?
Absolutely. Hello. If you are the drunk in a Vortox game, do you believe your number is correct?
Yes.
Okay, so in either world, whether it's Vortox or Vigor, you think that Darium and Mathblade are evil?
Please stop asking me questions.
I'm just making sure.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
This
Thank
is the
you.
world I believe.
Okay, all right, thank you.
I give up. I give up on this game. I don't know what's going on.
I want to clear.
Hello.
Hi, I do feel the need to confess that I did just say to Atreides, please stop asking me questions. I don't know if that counts as a madness break, but I just feel the need to confess that.
I will take that into consideration.
Hello, any leads?
Hello. Nose on everyone alive but Dave. Let's kill Dave.
What?
I have a no
okay.
on Minty Ryan night 2, Night 3, Tony D, Ryan, no. Night 4, Matthew, Whitney, no.
So in that world, it cannot be Vortox.
No, it's probably Vigor.
Okay, we can kill Dave. That's fine. All right, thank you.
Yeah, I think.
I think you're Vigor poisoned, Ryan.
I haven't heard any of your information, but I think you were Vigor poisoned.
No, I've been monk protected for 2, 3, and 4.
stop you from being
Oh, monk protects against vigor poison.
Yes, monk protects against vigor poison.
I said way long ago, if I'm Vig poisoned, I'm not being poisoned.
Ryan is so mad.
An hour ago. I just want to give thanks to the Pandemonium Institute who claimed Raider. So I'm gonna get. So give me a second, y'all.
Thank you, TPI.
Hi, TPI.
Oh no, people are watching me now. No.
Great. So I have info dump. We need time to solve this. Yesterday I was made mad as the fisherman. I really was annoyed at that. But I did get my info.
Interesting.
I am the savant. My day 1, exactly one person is mad, or the drunk won't receive information tomorrow, alive or dead.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Either exactly one person is mad, or the drunk won't receive information tomorrow, alive or dead.
Okay.
Day 2, and I would have been monk protected at this point. The recluse is sat next to a minion, or the 2 Tonys, that being the Lost and Tony D, and the 2 Matts, that being Matthew and Mathblade, contain different numbers of evils.
Okay. Okay. All right. I get it.
Day 3. It's either exactly one outsider is dead, or the Sarah has made people mad as exactly 2 in-play roles. That being, at that point, a recluse was made mad as, a Shigenja was made mad as, and a town crier was made mad as.
I don't think there's a town crier.
I'm debating on that at this point of which one of those is true.
I'm the town crier.
What?
I think it's one outsider is dead.
No, not buying Tony.
Tony! I was doing so much of bullshit.
No?
Beautiful.
Oh, maybe. I guess it could be one outsider. I see what you're saying, Amy.
Yes, I think
Yep.
it's one outsider.
Yeah, if that's the case, then interesting.
Day 4?
Day 4, the lack of death last night was due to the boon, or there is a Baron in play.
I think it's a Baron. I really do.
I think it's a Baron.
Day 5, and I'm no longer monk protected at this point. There is a living mutant, or the starting demon is different from the current living demon.
Or...
Huh? Oh, that means the demon has changed places.
The demons change places, yeah. So it would be in that case.
Whitney Joe.
Okay.
I'm pretty confident. Ryan Cassidy, if it's a Vortox game, and you
okay.
and you were monk protected on all of those days,
Okay.
then you got true information on most of those anyways, so that's fine.
2, 3,
I
4,
think
yep.
I'm the drunk in a Vortox game. My token is the Oracle, or the token I received is the Oracle. Straight ones until last night when I got it too.
Yes.
Halo.
Perfect. Hi, I was the damsel. I am not the damsel anymore. I'm the fortune teller since night 2. Minty and Ryan, no. Tony D, Ryan, no. Mathblade Whitney, no. Matthew Whitney, no. So Dave is the only player that I haven't checked. Dave is probably the demon. And either I am or my huntsman is my red herring, probably. And this is
or
not
your bigger poison.
I doubt.
Not possible. It's literally not possible.
Not possible.
I was the philosopher. I went. Halo was my first conversation. Hard claim to me, damsel. I immediately failoed into huntsman and picked Halo immediately night 2. So
Did you just
I trust
say
Halo.
you failoed into huntsman?
Yeah.
They fail
Did I
it.
say
in-
that?
I'm
It
gonna.
sounded kind of
Elo-
like it. I don't know if you intended.
Sorry.
I'm gonna both open and
anyway,
second call nominations because it's been a long day already.
It's pretty good.
Halo would
I
like
think
to nominate
we
Dave.
should kill Dave anyway.
Halo nominee 2.
Dave.
All right, why?
First of all, it is possibly just a distraction, a word that has that in my eyes should be close because again they're the only one that I don't have a yes on, or that I haven't checked and don't have a no on rather. I think it's very much possible that I have the boon and survived because of that in the Night of No Deaths. I think that is possible. Or someone else was talking. I don't know how that vote ended. Either way, I think Dave is probably the best word to close before going into final 3.
Dave.
I'm literally the recluse, and as this runs, all the alive players will have their hands on me. If I close worlds, I close worlds, but then you're going into final 3 with a 33% chance on who's the demon. I'm not the demon, I was Sarah. So, have fun.
Alright, you need 3?
If everybody
Ryan's-
says it's
Ryan's
a Baron,
info clears me.
if everybody
Baron
says it's
Vigor.
a Baron, if it's a Baron, oh, I see. Okay.
Baron Vigor.
6 is
Whoa.
enough.
Okay.
Given the sheer
I told
number.
you I was just good.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
no.
Well, it still clears a
We can't-
world to close this.
It does. Darium, who's out at evil, voted at me. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not an evil. Minty's
Hey.
Vigor kill.
What's up,
Babe?
Minty?
Haley
Babe?
says spoon
yes,
protected.
Minty.
Babe. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what night? There are 2 statements, and I want to know the nights of the information. The statement with the recluse sitting next to a minion. What night was that?
That would have been day 2. I would have been monk protected. The recluse
Okay.
is sat next to a minion, or the 2 Tonys and the 2 Maths contain different number of equals.
I think
Wait a
that's
second,
the
wait a
correct
second.
one.
Wait. The savant information can never be monk protected.
What do
Explain.
you mean?
The monk only protects you at night. The savant acts for the information during the day.
That is correct.
You were.
Ducky confirmed.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
No, that's true.
With no more nominations,
Oh, babe.
Dave is executed and dies.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm good as one. I will say for the
yeah.
record,
Thank God. I'm
I-
so glad this is over.
I will say for the record, that is true, and I forgot about that. So Ryan got all sober information regardless.
Oh no.
I thought I was over.
My plan, honestly, was to give Ryan mostly sober information anyway, so I guess it's fine. Let me think of some cool info. You learned Living Mutant, who was Matthew.
Whitney drunk?
Hi.
I don't think anyone knew this. The most confirmed player was Darium Novus.
Yeah, obvious.
I don't know if anyone knew that. Atreides was your librarian who I showed the starting damsel because it's funny as the drunk. They turned into the fortune teller due to the philosopher huntsman, but they did actually see a drunk. I just wanted to fucking mess with Atreides. Nobody puts outsiders and librarian things. That's crazy. The Lost in Tony is a soldier who was in a double claim with a mutant, super evil. Which, of course, because the 2 Tonys and the 2 Maths have different numbers of evils. Mathblade was your Baron.
Yeah.
Winnie Joe was your Oracle, who was definitely the drunk, totally. And Dave was your Vigor Mortis.
I was mad.
I want to say something. I
Real
want to say
quick,
something.
I was
Hold
mad
on.
on the final. I was mad on the final day as the drunk. That's what was going on there.
Oh.
I want to make something clear. It was an uphill climb from the get-go. From
Dave,
the
I thought you were good. I thought you were good the entire game.
Yeah.
The Lost in Tony.
No, like
I
by,
just put in work to make Dave look good.
What you don't understand is, so in my head, Whitney Joe throughout the game is the frame, but they're claiming Shigenjo, which is a bluff, and I'm like, fuck. From the very beginning of the game, the only bluff that I can go with is Recluse. And from the start, Matthews got mad by Darium to be the Recluse, and Minty radar went bing, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Because you claimed Recluse to me after I just got out of that conversation. I'm like, no, you need to talk to him now.
That's insane.
It was such an uphill climb. You know what? I got to Final 5. I'm cool. I'm good.
I'm glad we got it as far as we did. No red herring.
The boon was no red herring.
Yeah.
I mean, that is very strong, but also is Town going to believe that they're like me claiming this harebrained scheme that Halo and I did to Town and hoping they trust us.
That made
you guys had Minty. You guys had Minty sold.
Honestly, I'm surprised Matthew didn't get executed for hard claiming Recluse when he was the mutant.
So I clarified this. I will not consider that mutant madness break because that's rude.
So Matthew would have, except the Recluse was registering as a minion or a demon.
You know, that's the world I'm gonna go with.
I specifically asked Dougie the question when I was made Ceremat as the Recluse is, do I give one preference over the other? How should I handle this? And we both agreed that the Cerenovus should take precedent over Mutant.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Technically, I could have probably killed Matthew, but I think that just extends the game, because if I killed Matthew there, then Dave's probably executed tomorrow.
Yeah, I was meaning day one. Like, day one, it confirms a mutant, but at that point, like, we needed the execution.
I mean, the thing...
I kind of like the fact that Matthew's
the thing is, if a Cero makes a mutant mad as an outsider, it's not a fun mechanical way of playing the game. Same with Pixie. The Pixie just can't gain their ability. What's the play for? Mutant just auto dies. What's the play for? I think Cero just takes the precedent and it does evil and the ability kind of shelled for the moment.
Yeah, I mean, mutant's an outsider. That's the point.
That's not how I run it at all. I will, if the Cerenovus picks the mutant and tells him to be an outsider, then them's the breaks.
No, that's how I would do it too.
Pixie is the only one where I'll give a little latitude because it's kind of like, you know.
I specifically asked the ST how they were running it, and that is what I was told.
It was more that Matthew couldn't be the mutant at that point, so because he didn't break, so me as an evil player, hearing he didn't break means Matthew can't be the mutant, which means Whitney Joe has to be the mutant or the damsel.
Oh, wait, well,
no, because
nothing happened.
Okay.
I mean,
hello?
Nothing happened. Oh, don't worry.
We were all in chat.
Don't worry, nothing happened. Nope.
I mean, as a Cerenovus, I don't expect there to be more than one Cerenovus execution, and I'm happy to have it later than early. Sure, what?
Oh, I was saying, why the raise onto Dave? Just like a weird double bluff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I also...
I mean, there was no way out of that. Amy ended the game on night 2, like.
I think you could have gotten Matthew executed there.
That was a very powerful Huntsman pick. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I specifically didn't put Huntsman in, and I was like, I'm just gonna let Halo be the damsel in the Librarian Drunk Things little game. And then I hear Amy and Halo's conversation, they're like,
the fortune teller isn't even the problem. The fact that the fortune teller mechanically can't be vigor poison.
Yes,
okay, here's a absolutely 100% sober fortune teller. Great.
Yeah.
And they get the boon.
I will say that the whole thing was born out of the damsel taking an insanely risky play, which I personally would never fucking
Halo
do.
always does that.
Well,
well,
and it's lost in games.
A damsel turn should be powerful.
I don't mind over fortune teller. It's just that was a role that was available. Like, it was more a matter of other things that.
I think a damsel is plenty powerful, or the removal of a damsel is plenty powerful in and of itself, because you are removing a loss condition from town.
Sure.
So, like, I don't think it needs to be you become the thing the town needs. Like, Damsel should not get a main character syndrome type thing going. And I don't think that's necessarily what went here, because I think the majority of the people on the council trusted Amy.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And trusted Halo, and I don't know.
Given that Halo couldn't be bigger person, they probably could have gained Elsa here.
I think going back, Elsie are probably. I think it was between Fortune Teller and Fisherman.
Also would have been good too.
Yeah, but I couldn't think of any good like fisherman advice at the time, and I was like, all right. But I wasn't gonna go mayor. Obviously, that's even worse.
An empath in your position would be scared.
Okay, let me clarify. I didn't have any good balanced fisherman.
That's
advice.
fair. That's fair.
But actually,
What
no.
about-
Dave was claiming recluse, and Darian was dead at that time. That's totally fine.
What about a different take? Kill your other neighbor.
Okay. Well,
I'm also
trust.
I probably
did we
should've.
really get the bluffs, huntsman, recluse, and
Shugenja, yeah. Like, those things can't be vigor killed. Like, we needed
They
something.
can also
we needed,
not.
like, fortune
You can
teller.
also not give them to Dave.
Oh,
like, I
was a bluff.
Yeah, it was Huntsman, Shugenja.
I
Recluse.
understand. Dave said, I can only take recluse. Like, oh no, surely you can take some. Oh, Shugenya. No, if Dave's Shugenya, we execute him day one. If Dave is the huntsman, we execute him day one.
My bluffs. My bluffs were
Dave
literally
had.
Shugenja. Here's what I'm saying. My bluffs were literally Shugenja, Huntsman, and Recluse.
Yeah, the only one
I could take is Recluse, but I'm the Vigor Mortis.
Yeah,
like
no,
I already knew day one. Like, town's gonna question if I make it to final 3. Why is the Recluse still alive? Like,
I'm actually gonna push back. Can I push back on this a little? Because Huntsman as a bluff in a game with a damsel is very, very powerful, because now a minion especially a Baron, right, can be very aggressive about finding the damsel. You have a unique opportunity.
Oh no, if I went aggressive, I did that last time I was Baron. Nobody forgave me on another server, and I can't claim Huntsman anymore on that server.
Hey, it's Atreides. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so that you can catch the weekly installments here. If you're looking for more ways to support this channel, you can treat yourself to some lovely merch at our store link below, or join our growing band of supporters on Patreon. Even what amounts to a Starbucks coffee a month really helps us out. Shout out to our current patrons, our epic level patrons, Toki, Tomcat, Leo the Leopard, and Mathblade. Our legendary patrons, Irie, Kevin Jung, Caspian Drago, Clara, Jeffy Z, Alan Michael, R. Bader, That Guy's Hat, Halo, Rowan Wablin, Titus, and Lumu. And our mythical patrons, the cream of the crop, Siobhan Reed, Rosiphius, and Bluebeard. We are incredibly lucky and grateful to have your support. Thanks so much again for watching, and we will see you next time.